Okay, let's take a look at this. Um, your question specifically was on part B, so that's what I'll take a look at. We got S of t is equal to 2717 minus 16t or 16t squared, and use your answer in part A to find a velocity which will strike the ground. This is called the impact velocity. If I take the derivative, 2717 drops away, take the power, take it, put it on front, so we got negative 32t. Now if I plug in the value from here, the 13.03, let's see what that gives us. Negative 32 times 13.03. And we get the 416.96. Why did I get a negative? Let me think about that one for a minute. Negative 32. Oh, okay, I understand. You didn't put negative here, but the answer is a negative. Okay. Now, that's not what the answer says, though. It says negative 417. So you may be wondering, well, why? Let's go back to our first problem. And this is a rule no matter where you are in mathematics. We had, we're wanting to find where this, how long will it take to reach ground? Find when the height equals 0. It means I put 0 in here. 2717 minus 6t squared. Take negative 6t squared over here. I got positive 16t squared equals 2717. Divide both sides by 16. And square root property says you drop your square and you put a plus or minus square root on the other side. But negative time doesn't make any sense. So I'm just going to have a square root of 2717 over 16. Now when you plug that in, assuming you get 13.03, so I got 2717 divided by 16, 13.3. And that's fine for part A. 3121 253. That is not fine for using this in other calculations. The general rule is you never round until you got your answer. So when we use the rounded off version right here, that's why you're coming off different. Now compare this versus negative 32 times this entire number. So let's plug that in. So I got negative 32 times, and I can just type in the previous answer here, which is second negative. And that gives us this. So negative 416.998801. Now, when I round it, this is 5 or greater, so I'm going to round up, and that's why this becomes negative 417. In actuality, the t we should be using is this one right here, because even though this is what the calculator says, that is still a rounded off version. But when you take it out to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 decimal places, and you're probably going to find that it's good enough. But again, don't use rounded off answers in other parts of your problem.